Hey guys, what's up? All right, man, this video is not about vaccine mandates. Well, it kind of is, or what's going on with Costa Rica and their vaccine mandates. Kind of is. But it is about something that happened yesterday, and I thought it was interesting to me. Put my train back on the tracks a little bit, and maybe you might find it interesting as well. So if you want to hang out, maybe you'll find it interesting. Anyway, guys, I'm Mike. I am going to take myself off this. I'm going to show you. I'm walking around, actually. So trust me, I'll be off my face in a minute. Hey, guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency. So go to TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Fill out the 4-minute form. You'd be that much closer to the vacation of a lifetime. We're like, where are you? There you are. We're like you, having best friends who live in Costa Rica, who know Costa Rica, totally hooking up your Costa Rica vacation. Hey man, I do appreciate the subscribes, but if you want to, want to be up to date, man, you got to hit that notification bell. You got to hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when we make a new video. All right, man, hold on. All right, I'm walking around my neck of the woods in Barrio Pilo. Gonna head downtown. Hey,
Hola.
say hi. Oh, some people want to say hi. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo se llama?
Hoy vivimos.
Hi.
Hoy vivimos en Fortuna y hasta viviremos aquí. Y hasta Saúl. Es que Saúl siempre me gana por el juego, pero ahora ve la buceta.
Okay, essay on YouTube mañana. Studies on YouTube.
¿Eh?
YouTube. En mi canal. Mi canal.
Yo no te entiendo es que yo no entiendo cómo hablas.
Okay, hold on.
En un canal.
Okay, I have to go. Ciao.
Dios,
Ciao.
graba.
Gracias. I don't know if you could hear me because I was mic'd, but anyway, where was I at? Well, anyway, what I was going to say is this video I'm making actually maybe more for me in a sense, because there is one thing, okay? There is one thing about living in Costa Rica during this last year and a half, and I've said it a couple times, and it is true. Yes, it's stressful because of the pandemic. Yes, it's stressful because of what's going on with the economy here. Yes, it's stressful for, if you had a family member, have some health issues because of COVID or even die from COVID. Yes, obviously creates a lot of stress and anxiety. But what they don't do here is create nonsense stress and anxiety by arguing with each other. So in that sense, it's been very nice. Hold on. A lot of people have their spirit animal is a wolf or an eagle or a lion. Man, my spirit mother is the volcano. I have always loved the volcano. So you keep your lion, I go big or go home. So anyway, they don't create stresses that don't need to exist, which is very nice here. So yes, we're dealing with all this, but to them, they're dealing it with together. Now you might kind of go, well, they're just passive people. Well, maybe they just try to get along, But anyway, it's been very nice. It's been very nice living in Costa Rica during this time, for the fact that there's not stressors that don't need to be, like arguing and pitting people against each other. But anyway, so what I was thinking, I'm going to get to my story in a minute, trust me. Anyway, I'm walking towards La Fortuna Central. So, it's hard, if you don't have hope, you have nothing. I mean, if there's no hope and you just feel like, hey, it's over, then, what's the point, right? So any kind of glimmer of hope is kind of important. And I've had to question mine sometimes during this about what's been going on, even with what happened to D'Angelo. It doesn't matter if you know the story, but in his Airbnb, but hope's a very important factor. So here's what happened. Here's the story. So a lot of people, if they're going to be in Costa Rica and if they're going to be in La Fortuna, they want to meet They want to meet me, which I love. And 9 times out of 10 we're able to make that happen. And I meet a lot of people, and it's my favorite thing about making videos. So this couple from Germany wrote me, said they're going to be in Fortuna. They'd like to meet up for coffee. And yes, of course, yeah, let's do it. And this was yesterday. So I go to meet them at my normal pancake house, the Rainforest Cafe. What a beautiful couple they were. They had their 2 small kids. Hold on. Okay, so this is where you have to, this is Retevi. You have to get your car checked every year to make sure it passes. It can be a real pain in the ass, trust me. D'Angelo has to go through this. But yeah, every year. It's called Retevi. So it's just, they were a beautiful couple. Again, with 2 small kids. Again, we start talking, and I want to hear their story. They want to meet me and talk about stuff, but I actually want to, see what their story is. So we're about, we talk about all the regular stuff, right? We are talking about the vaccine, the chaos, of the times, and about in the middle of the conversation, he goes, I'm happy about COVID. And I thought I misunderstood him because A, they were German, of course, Germans know 17 languages, and we know like none. So I thought maybe I misheard him and I didn't really understand, but he said he was happy about COVID. And I was kind of taken back, and I was like, wait a minute, what, happy? And he just goes, this was the opportunity, kind of the kick in the pants that we needed to take a new adventure in our life and completely change our life. Now this couple is, I would say, mid-30s, 2 small kids, sold everything in Germany. Now they do think that their country is going south. They just don't like the way it's going. And there's a lot of people in that same situation, whether it's in the United States, Canada, Australia, whatever. And it doesn't even matter. And this isn't the point of the story about that whole vaccination thing. The thing was, it was interesting that he put a kind of a nice spin on a kind of a negative-y thing going on in the world. And he you should have saw him, man, smiling, happy, energetic, excited. Now I would probably go, I thought they seemed a little whimsical. They're buying cars up in Gracia where, they probably got ripped off, and we talked a little bit about that. But they're just energized, and they're just kind of taking, what happens, and this is an adventure. And they know the possibility of what could happen here in Costa Rica. They know that, come January 8th, or what if Costa Rica decides to mandate vaccines to enter Costa Rica. They haven't done that yet, by the way, but they still energized, man. And I was like, this is it. No one's looking out for us, really. We have to take our life in our own hands. Maybe this is the time to make the move. Maybe it is a radical decision that has to be made. Maybe it is kind of almost jump right into it. Obviously, going to another country, you might want to watch a few of our videos or do a little bit more research and homework, but the message is still the same to maybe this is the time. Make the move. If you're, I don't want to put it like, I don't know, maybe it's just the time where this is the kick in the pants that people need to make their move when they've been thinking about it. Maybe they were thinking about it even before COVID. But, and whether you got the vaccine, didn't get the vaccine, whether that's an issue with you or not, but there's other things going on in the country besides that makes it seem a little chaotic, and the future does seem a little bit like, wait a minute, what's going to happen? And maybe it is time that we take the future and put it in our own hands. So I was very, I needed it. I needed to hear it. I needed to see their face, man. They are so excited about their adventure. They're actually traveling all around Costa Rica. They got no time frame, really. They're kind of doing what they do. They're gonna make a decision. They talked about a little bit about businesses, but they're in no hurry. Okay, man, we made it to center. There's the church. Might as well go over there for a minute, right? I don't know, I just think I needed to hear it because you get to the point where you almost lose a little bit of faith in what's going on with, I don't know, with the world maybe. So I live in Costa Rica, where it's probably a lot less stressful living wherever you are, but trust me, we get a little bit of we feel a little, not depression, but a little bit of sadness maybe from time to time of where things are going. And what do you got to do, man? You got to do you. You got to make the move. You got to keep moving forward. You can't just sit there and wait. Can't sit there and wait for other people to make decisions for you. You got to move. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd throw it out there. This is obviously a very impromptu video. So, but let me know what you think. Has this, put it in the comments below if you've, if you kind of been thinking about, making the move. Is this what's going on enough to make you jump? Or what are you thinking? I do want to say one thing. This is a whole sideways issue. I understand Costa Rica is not for everybody. I understand that Costa Rica might be making some people would consider bad decisions soon if they, let's say, mandate vaccines to get in, and other people have no problem with that. But the people that don't like that and they go, well, Costa Rica's off the map now and I'm going to Nicaragua. I want to make it clear, I love Nicaragua. I used to say all the time, if I didn't live here, I would live in Nicaragua. All right, man, we're in the park. We're in the total center of town. Nicaragua is a beautiful country, beautiful people, but that country has got some serious political problems with Ortega, and I think you should really maybe think of somewhere else to go besides Nicaragua at this time. And I'll battle any of you guys, and I do love Nicaragua. I've been there a million times, but it's a little scary politically, because talk about not having any say in what's going to happen to you. It was just a side thing. I just wanted to keep walking here. All right, man, sorry, I know this is a little impromptu. Anyway, guys, I'm Michael Allen. Ooh, let's go back to me for a minute. I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Peace, guys, hope it helps. Check out the fountain. All right, man, things are gonna pop up. Remember, always do your homework and research. No better place to start than our videos. Put them against anybody's. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Ciao.